Hi, I'm Angela, an entrepreneur, a beauty queen, model, and mother. And my passion is to empower you to shine. So let's get the magic started. I'm almost 51 years old, and these are my tips on how to look 5 years younger or 10 years younger with just a simple step of makeup, a lip lift and an eye lift in just 5 minutes. Stay tuned. Okie dokie, let's get started with the eye lift and the lip lift. Techniques that I use in my 50s for that natural lift, right? We all want that. So I have done one side of my eye with the eyeliner, a bit of shadow, and the mascara. And we're gonna proceed with this eye that hasn't had the liner or the mascara, just a little bit of shadow, all right? And yeah, so you can see naturally my eyes are already a little bit like a bit of a cat eye shape, but with the extra lift, I think it will take at least 5 years off the sag and everything, right? So I have never had Botox done under my eyes. I've had a bit of filler done on the temples and this area like 2 years ago, just to give it a bit of a hairline, a lift here, right? But other than that, everything is natural. So first thing first, I like using liquid liners for my cat eye. And these are 3 different ones. This one is by Maybelline. Yeah, and this one was a gift from my friend. It's the Feisty Chick. And this one is from Tom Ford. This is a Tom Ford. Can't see where the Tom Ford is. Yeah, this one. And you can also use an eye pencil if you like, but I prefer to use the liquid. So this is actually my favorite by Maybelline. It's you know, very easy to use and also very affordable. So let's get started. So the trick is, I learned pretty much later on in life, is I used to draw my liner like a little bit elongated, right? Like a bit longer. But the trick is actually to put it a little bit more vertical, like from the under of your eye, this bit, just give it a bit of a lift up towards your eyebrows, right? That is the trick that I learned. And yeah, so we do that. So you draw, okay, without my glasses, I'm not very good, but let's just give it a shot, okay? So we draw a line basically just up, but almost vertical, but not, towards the edge of your eyebrows. And then you wing it back in this way, okay? And you color in the hollows of it. And I will just try to give it a bit more of a wing. Right? Just like that. And I also like to color in just the inside of the waterline, this bit, or the lash line. Okay. So, yeah. There we go. Let's see if it's symmetrical. My eye shape is not the same, so sometimes when I draw my eyes, they're a little bit like not symmetrical, but I think this looks good. Okay, yeah. And so I can neaten it up later if I want, but I'm pretty happy with it. And you know, we always also need to use the eyelash curler to lift the eyelashes prior to using the mascara. I have pretty much like Asian lashes, straight. It doesn't curl, so this gives it a natural curl. So this is by Shumura, one of my favorites, all-time favorites. And we're gonna use the mascara from the recent holiday gift sets from Dior. Look at how pretty I've turned this pouch into like a wristlet, and you can check out those videos on how to turn your holiday pouches into sought after bags and pretty bags, right? And yeah, so I did get myself the mascara set, the primer, eyelash primer that gives it a little bit more volume and lift, and the mascara. So I did use it for this eye. Now we're going to use it for this eye so that you can see the difference. Now you can check the difference, right? It's just a very subtle difference, the eyelash. But you know, I find that in my mid-40s, my lashes are starting to be a little bit sparse and not as thick and voluminous as compared to my 20s and 30s. So I like to use an eyelash primer just to give it a little bit more volume and oomph to my lashes prior to applying the mascara. So I heard great reviews of this Dior product, and so I'm giving it a try. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. A little bit like a whitish tint coat to it. So we just let it sit and dry for a few minutes. And while we're doing that, let's proceed to the lip lift, right? So I've moisturized, I've put some lip balm on it. So I'm gonna just tap it, dry it a little bit. Okay. It's a bit chilly here, my nose is a bit dribbly. And what I learned was, so I had to change my technique for makeup after I learned this trick. So what I learned is that, you know, as we draw the liner, okay, give me a sec. It's pretty blunt. I need to sharpen it. Hang on. So I've sharpened it, and let's proceed. So yeah, this liner is actually by Essence, yeah. And I used to draw my liner following my Cupid's bow exactly, just a little bit outside and all the way to the end of the lip. So what I learned is that what we want is more of a, you know, a narrower but fuller lip for that, you know, that kind of look. Yeah. So what I'll do is that I'll just proceed with what I normally do first for the middle bit of my. Can you see? Okay, let me move my mirror a bit so you can see. Yeah. So I would draw as I normally do, but not all the way to the end, right? Like just here. I won't go all the way to the end, just here. And yeah, I'm following my Cupid's bow here. And underneath, I'm just gonna, just on the outside of the lip, okay, the natural line here, okay? And what you want to do is that, so you want to draw just here, not all the way to the end, right? Just here, okay? And what you actually want to do is join this bit. Okay, I need to see this mirror so that it's clearer. So that you know your natural Cupid's bow, you join it so that it gives it a bit of more oomph, fuller upper lip, right? And I would just color in the lip liner just a little bit on the inside. Okay, and then I will use this lipstick by Dior. Let me see, I can't really see very clearly without my glasses. Oh, actually my eyeliner needs a bit of neatening up, but okay. And this is by Rouge Dior 720, which is a very nice color. It's called Icony Velvet, I think. Can't really read it, it's so tiny. Okay, anyway, this is the color. It's one of my favorite colors. It came in a gift set. This was last year's gift set, but this year's gift set has the same color as well. I did buy that for my daughters. And you just color it in. Let me have a look. Beautiful. And I just blend it in. You can use a lip brush. I just use my fingers. And voila, you have like a fuller lip, upper lip and bottom lip, right? Love it. Mama's got fuller lips. Okay, I will confess, I had a lip filler done like 2 years ago, or slightly more than that, with the Juvederm filler, and it's my first and last experience. I swelled up like a puffer fish. I looked hideous for the first 2 months, and for the cost of it, and and it only lasts like less than 6 months, it wasn't worth it. So I will not get lip filler done if it's a Juvederm filler ever again. Me and hyaluronic acid fillers do not go. I swell, I get lumps. Yeah, it's no good. And yeah, so if you know of any other aesthetic treatments for fuller lips, do let me know. I've heard of the lip flip, but I'm not really into that or any surgical procedures. Yeah, so let's get the mascara on now. And yeah, so I like to have my makeup done, but I don't like to spend too long on it. You know, during my pageant days, I would spend at least an hour and a half on makeup, or another half an hour on hair, like 2 hours to prep. And those days are long gone, and now, you know, if I want to go out, this is actually like time spent, maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes tops, for a glam day out. As I grow older, I do not like to, so I learned that you can do this too. I do not like to spend too much time on makeup, and I do not like to put too heavy makeup on. So there you go. This is an eye lift and a lip lift. For those women looking for the natural way, makeup, you know, does enhance our beauty, and this is the best way for the lip lift and a lip lift. Sorry, eye lift and a lip lift. My brain. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. These are just little tips that I've learned along the way, and I'm just sharing them with you, and hopefully it can brighten up your day and give you that, make you look 5 years younger, 10 years younger, yeah? So stay tuned, and we shall look forward to the next video. Cheers everyone, and a great 2025. Wishing you all the best. Love and hugs. Ta-ta!